If you haven't heard, just yesterday we learned that the FDA has moved to ban red dye number 3 from food products sold here in the US. Now, I don't know whether to applaud or to be frustrated because we have known this to be a carcinogen for over 20 years. I mean, the FDA has literally said this dye is not good enough to be in our drugs or in our cosmetics, but it's good enough to feed to our children. Now, I'm not here to focus specifically on red dye number 3 and all its negative effects. I'm here to talk about a broader topic, and that's the trust that we should have in our government food regulating agencies. I don't even feel like it's a controversial topic at all anymore. I think that we know by now that the FDA is not here for our best interest or our best health. With so many financial interests and lobbyists, we can clearly see that the FDA has been compromised by big pharma and these big food companies. These big companies give money to the FDA, and the FDA acts accordingly, making policies and regulations to appease their benefactors. This automatically compromises this agency. Are you here to keep us safe and to make us healthy, or are you here for the financial interest of the people that are funding you? Did you know that there are over 10,000 chemical additives that are found in our food here in the US that are completely banned in other countries in Europe and in Asia? Now, you're probably saying, okay, Coach Mike, I understand this. How do I go about making sure that I'm eating healthy and keeping my family safe as well? Well, I have 6 tips so you can do just that. Number 1, focus on unprocessed whole foods. Foods that have minimal ingredients. Shoot, the best foods have just 1 ingredient. If you focus your diet around those, you'll have a better and more healthy overall diet. Try your best to avoid artificial additives and chemicals that you just can't pronounce or that look crazy that you don't recognize. That leads me to number 3, educate yourself on additives and their potential risks. Use trusted sources like the EWGs and the CSPIs of the world. Number 4, if you can shake it, opt for non-GMO and organic food options. Number 5, cook at home more often. The food you eat is going to be fresh and you know exactly the ingredients that are going into whatever you're preparing. And the last one, number 6, join or support campaigns that are out there to advocate for change, advocate for more regulations, for more transparency from these government agencies that are regulating what we're eating and what's on our shelves. We have the choice, so that means we have the power. Always remember that you are the one responsible for your own health and wellness. Don't rely on the government. Don't even rely solely on Coach Mike. You see, I'm so passionate when it comes to the topic about food because I truly believe that food has been the biggest culprit in the decline in health that we've seen in this country in the past 40 years. So make sure that you're trusting in your own research to understand what's good to grab from the grocery store and to put on your kitchen table. Stay resilient.